Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb for one more day using a team that we built from scratch. Now, yesterday was great. Yesterday was amazing. 5-0, never lost a single fight, jumped up nearly 2,000 in the ranking. So that's not fantastic, actually. I have a hard time saying stuff like that, just because usually on this channel when we build teams there's a struggling point, right? We don't go on consistent wins all the time, which is kind of sad, but at the same time you don't learn if you don't make mistakes. So when we build teams, we're looking for those mistakes so that we can improve upon them, and I think we've got to the point with this particular team. Even though we could make some small changes, I don't think this team really needs to be changed at all, besides the fact that maybe changing around something for maybe Koraidon, maybe taking out Fluttermane or something like that, right? I mean, we do need a fake out user, and while Fergraph does have a place, it just doesn't get used a ton. So you're just kind of looking at your outliers and going, okay, do I really want to use this Pokemon? Do I want to take it out? Whatever the case may be, it all comes down to a couple of things. A, what do you see most on the ladder that's going against you? And B, personal preference. And for me, I think I'm okay with having the team where it's at. I could change a couple of moves on Koraidon. I would like a dark type move, which is something I brought up at the end. The only 3 moves that he has that are dark is Crunch, Taunt, and Snarl. And the only way I can get that changed is to literally change, or give him Terra Blast and make him Terra Dark. May affect something, but he won't be ×4 to fairy. He'll just be ×2 to fairy. So no, we won't be doing that. But yes, I had the high throughout all of Thursday. I was super excited because by the time I got done editing the video and uploaded it, I had to go to bed. So a lot of that was gone. But I woke up and was excited to see what everyone said on the Discord server, and what everyone was leaving comments on the video, which from both have made me super excited, and I'm hoping that we can do that again today. So I do have a video coming up tomorrow, which is going to be JT's team, and we're going to be doing the 6 so that we can kind of have even fights. I did forget that I was doing something on Saturday that was actually going to be playing on the ladder so we can see JT's team, but because that we can kind of see what everything's going, we might play on the casual ladder just to kind of get the team up, or I could see if JT is available sometime Saturday so that him and I can battle together or something along those lines. Because I'm going to be officially shutting off the season 19 ladder, I'm going to try not to play on it, but I'll see what I can do because it's still up in the air, and I already said that I was going to do the video. So if I do it, it'll be 6 matches so that we have 63 for each one, and that should be fine. But I just wanted to get those filmed and ready to go so that we can have an easy start for the weekend. We do have a lot of stuff coming up in the next podcast as well. We're going to talk about the new changes for Pokemon, which I won't mention today. I'll probably mention that a little bit more in the Saturday video, because I do have a lot to edit this weekend. It's a ton, but I'm hoping you guys enjoy the show nonetheless. So with that all being said, let's go ahead and get into our matches. We're only going to do 5 today to make it 120, and let's see how well we do today. I'm really hoping for another Grand Slam like yesterday, because that would be sick. It'd be so dope. If I could do it both times, I would feel like I'm on top of the world. And so yeah, let's see what we can do, and don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit, and it lets me know that you guys like what you see. Don't forget to do that. Let's get into it. Okay, so we've got Ogerpon, that's Fire, Iron Bundle, Miraidon, Fluttermane, Indeedee, and Incineroar. Okay, generally when we deal with this team, we do have to deal with like Miraidon, but we also need to be able to outspeed a couple of people in case that happens. Now, because Tornadus is not on that side of the field, he does have Miraidon. They do have, I shouldn't say he, they do have Miraidon, and they do have Fluttermane, but they do have a way to shut off priority. But are they going to have both in the same time? I do not know. I also know that it would be a terrible idea to have both Indeedee and Miraidon at the same time. So I think it's like a combination of maybe shutting off of priorities or something. I think we'll be better off bringing in Tornadus, Fluttermane. I kind of want to bring in Chien Pao. It would get rid of the field. And I think Koraidon's going to be like the last one, which means my terror target is either have to be Koraidon or Fluttermane for this interaction. Now, it also could be Chien Pao, but if we do that, it would only to be able to turn off Fake Out. And if they open up, you know, Entity and puts the field down, that's fine. If they open up Miraidon and put his field down, but Incineroar is out there on the field, I don't think I have to worry about it too much. I might still Terra just so that I can get rid of Fake Out and not have to worry about it. Okay, we have Incineroar and Miraidon. Okay, so in this particular instance, what we want to do is Intimidate's not going to do anything. It's literally bleh. We're going to go ahead and activate Tailwind, and I think Moonblast right into that slot would be best, but I can also do a ton of damage if I go Dazzling Gleam. I just don't want to Terra right away. Yeah, we're not going to Terra right away because I do need to be able to negate the Fake Out. But I just want to do as much damage as I possibly can to Miraidon because it's going to get one target down. I just got to make sure that I plan it accordingly. Terra goes to probably Miraidon. Does. Electric or Fairy? Electric. Okay. Okay. Tailwind, so no Fake Out. Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Volt Switch to Tornadus, which I'm okay with, honestly. Now Knock Off's probably going to hit Fluttermane. Now is this Iron Bundle? This could be Iron Bundle, could also be Fluttermane. Can't read that, obviously. It's an Iron Bundle. I gotcha. Okay. Speed was heightened, so now it's faster than me. Oh, Parting Shot. Okay. So now I get to see all four. If not, Miraidon comes back out. Is it Miraidon? That might be. Yes, it is. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so we'll bring out Chien Pao now. Okay, the reason why I'm bringing out Chien Pao is so that we can get rid of the field. So obviously I'm going to do this. And we are selected to Dazzling Gleam. So what I'm going to do is power myself up and do the double. As I outspeed them because I have Tailwind and they currently only have just one powered up Iron Bundle, which reaches like a 309, but I currently reach 410. So Protect goes on Iron Bundle, which is totally fine. Dazzling Gleam's gonna miss the Iron Bundle, but I'm gonna be hitting Miraidon, and this is probably gonna knock him out with the double up. So there's that. Nice spinner. Down goes Miraidon. Now this particular part sucks, right? Because they still have Incineroar, which is going to actually do a lot to Chien Pao, but it's also going to not help anything either. Because Fluttermane is still -1, even though that we have here's Incineroar. So now Fake Out can hit into Fluttermane, which is actually kind of bad. But I'm going to Protect on Chien Pao. And I'm going to Dazzling Gleam. Forcing the Fake Out over to Fluttermane, if it does that. Fake Out, yep, okay. So we called that. Fluttermane flinch, couldn't move. Hydro Pump. Goes over to Chien Pao. Okay, so that's also something that we wanted to prevent as well. We have one more turn of Tailwind. so we need to play this accordingly. So let's go ahead and go after, no, Iron Bundle just attacked, so it's probably going to protect this turn. So let's go after Incineroar instead. Still due to the spreads, Incineroar retreats. Okay, is this Flutterman? Because you guessed it if it is. It is. God dang it. But we predicted the protect, so I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. Sacred Sword's going to do nothing. But the Dazzling Gleam is going to hit. Now, because the field is gone, Iron Bundle's not going to be really fast to anyone. Tailwind's going to disappear. So I'm going to protect here. And I'm going to switch out to Koraidon, which may give the speed increase to... Actually, I should have Sucker Punched. That might have been actually the play there. Because I'm swapping out, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But if they swap into, like, I don't know, anybody else, it would be terrible. But let's do Koraidon so that we can boost up Fluttermane. Our Fluttermane when it comes back out. Speed was heightened. So we might have, nope, okay, so they withdrew the Fluttermane. Okay, good. Good. So that was a pretty good nasty call out. That was pretty good. I will take that. Amulet, so I'm going to protect here. Now, if Water Hydro Pump, please miss Koraidon? Nope, okay. Its stats can't be lowered. So that's good. That's a good question. What do I do? I mean, Incineroar has to go into Koraidon because otherwise I don't lose any stats. Let's Sucker Punch. No. Let's go there and there. We're probably not going to hit both. Fake out to Koraidon. Yep. Does Encore. So I'm locked into Protect. Protect. So that one's going to fail. Okay, Koraidon and Flinch couldn't move. So Protect is going to work on that one for sure. It's Iron Head, Incineroar. Well, it could. Let's... That's a good question. What do I do? Let's Iron Head the Incineroar. Yes. Iron Head the Incineroar. Okay. Can't pass. Protect. No switches, so the Iron Head's not going to do a ton. Icy Wind. It's going to do a lot to Koraidon, but it's not going to get the KO. I say that as it gets the KO. God, come on. I know it's 2 times weak, but... Parting Shot. Gotcha. Parting Shot. Yep. We got Fluttermane now. Speed was heightened. I'm locked into Encore still for one more turn. So I have to Protect here. Let's do Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball's not going to do a lot. Thunderbolt. Moonblast would do. Yeah, Moonblast is neutral. Now let's do that. Let's do that to Incineroar to bring out Fluttermane. That's the Protect is going to happen there. So we saw that. Hey, Chien-Pao gets the double. Let's go. Moonblast. Hits the Incineroar, knocks it right out. Now, Chien-Pao ended its encore. That's great. Now comes the Flutter Mane, which now we have to deal with speed ties, but Flutter Mane is at 50% health, and mine's not. Mine's a little bit higher. Yeah. So let's Sucker Punch into Flutter Mane, and I'm going to Moonblast into Iron Bundle. Now, Encore did slow me down quite a bit. Let's see what happens here. Sucker Punch onto the Flutter Mane, knocks it out. So now if Encore goes off, it goes right off of Sucker Punch. Moonblast. Do you have... You have Sash. So I'm thinking that this is a... Oh, there's Encore again. I'm pretty sure this is a win. Because now I have to do Sucker Punch, so... Like... It has to do that. So Moonblast. Okay. So like the conclusion to that match was it either had to attack, which then had to get suckered into Sucker Punch, which means it's going to get knocked out. Wow, that's struggle. Otherwise, they could focus on Flutter Mane and knock it out, but then you still had Chien-Pao that was locked into Sucker Punch. So you either had to last out 7 turns, which then Encore would obviously wear off, or you get knocked out. So interesting. We won that one, so we're absolutely continuing with our winning streak. Let's go. Ooh, ladies and gents, we're in the top 15k. We're slowly coming in there. We got Miraidon, Iron Moth, Iron Jugulis, Tinkaton, Lucario, and Spiritomb. Spiritomb, my man. But everyone else, I'm a little afraid of, to be honest with you. I'm a little scared. With this particular matchup, though, we do have a couple of options, possibly some Pokemon that would love to take advantage of priority. However, if we do get set up with priority, we do need to be able to be far more... We're going to be less offensive if we go like Farigiraf. Now, we could absolutely bring Farigiraf. If we do that, though, we are going to be looking pretty ugly for the most part, unless we get set up with Trick Room, in which then that would be interesting until they bring Spiritomb onto the field. So, let's bring out Tornadus and Chien-Pao so that we can deal with Iron Jugulis and Iron Moth, respectively, as well as Tinkaton. Bring in Ogerpon and Koraidon. We'll leave Flutter Mane and Farigiraf in the back. Although Flutter Mane would be really good against Lucario, because I believe it's... No, Lucario... I think Lucario's steel fighting? Fighting, it's bad, but I don't know about the steel. I'm not sure if it's steel type. Anyway, we have Iron Moth and Tinkaton. So, Iron Moth, what are you going to be weak against? Interesting stuff. You're not weak against anything on Chien-Pao's side, so what I can do is Tailwind. Do I need to save my Terra for anything? Probably not. So let's go ahead and Terra Chien-Pao and Sacred Sword. I want her... You know what? Let's Protect instead. I don't really have like a good way to like get a good matchup for this one, so maybe just protecting would be better. No fake out, no priority moves, which is great. We'll activate Tailwind. They activate Sludge Wave. Does nothing against Tinkaton because it's part steel. So, oof. Tinkaton Hammer misses the Chien-Pao. So let's go ahead and do the Bleakwind Storm and Terra Sucker Punch into Iron Moth. Let's try that. My hope is that Iron Moth is scarfed. For the amount of damage that it just did, it probably is. And I'm going to take less damage because I'm Terra Ghost now instead of just Ice Dark. Sucker Punch on the Iron Moth. That's almost a lot. Well, that's almost a KO right there. Liquid Storm now hits both. Iron Moth goes down. Tickaton kind of remains steadfast. Can't use Gigaton Hammer, so has to use the Play Rough. Gigaton Hammer requires a turn to rest. Reason why. I have Tailwind still, so I do have to protect Tornadus now if I possibly can. They send out Miraidon. I know who I need to. Yep, okay. Okay, so I know what needs to happen. We swap out to Ogerpon on Tornadus just so that I don't take this damage. And I'm going to Ice Spinner right into Miraidon. So I get rid of the field and do a ton of damage to Miraidon, putting them in checkmate. And I have Ogerpon now to go ahead and take a hit from maybe something that Tickaton can do, but I don't know. There's the Helping Hand. Okay, so it's probably going to use Discharge. But it's not going to do as much. Oh, not at all, in fact. That's a one-hit KO. Down goes the legend. Oh, boy. And we get rid of the electric field, so that's cool. Your Helping Hand just kind of did nothing. And I got a free switch in for nothing as well. Out comes Lucario. So we'll go ahead. Oh, well, look here. Well, looky here. We'll go right into Tickaton. And I'm going to protect on Chien Pao for like the Mach Punch. Here comes the Terra. It goes straight to Lucario. It's going to take away its Steel typing. Become normal. Okay. So now it's weak against normal types. Or fighting types. So Helping Hand on the Lucario. Okay, what's Lucario going to do? I don't know. I'm going to protect first. So that's cool. Extreme Speed. Ooh, he also gets that. Dope. And so the Ogerpon does get the KO, which is unfortunate. Does get the KO. Downwind is now gone. This is a good question. Yeah, let's go Koraidon. Because it can't do, like, Tinkaton can't hardly do anything at the moment. So the question becomes, what is Lucario going to do? Lucario can't do anything to Chien Pao. So it just becomes a battle of attrition. I don't have a way to stop priority at the moment. Just fine. Flare Blitz and Sacred Sword. There's the Helping Hand onto the Lucario. Here comes Extreme Speed. It's gonna hit the Koraidon. It is enough to get the KO. Dang it. It must be banded. That has to be it. It must be banded. Sacred Sword. One hit KO. I could have prevented Koraidon being knocked out there. All I needed was to not go in for the attack. I probably should have protected first and then gone in for the attack, but it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. It's 2 versus 1, and both my Mons are pretty weak here. One hardly does any damage. I'm not going to worry about doing speed, because it's not going to make a whole lot of sense. But I'm going to do as much damage as I possibly can. Sacred Sword. Oh, that should be... okay, that should put me in range. Now I just need to hit. Yep, there we go. And there's the KO. Oh. that banded Lucario caught me so off guard. Completely off guard. Oh boy, okay. Jesus. The more I climb, the harder these fights get. Like, that was stressful. I was literally down to my last two. And yeah, like leaving Tinkaton out there to like hardly do anything whatsoever was probably like the worst decision. But it's not like I had a choice, right? I literally couldn't do anything else. So I just kind of had to wing it as much as possible. So I'm glad that it worked out in our favor. I didn't expect Tinkaton to be like this helpful person. I don't know what item it had, but Jesus. Okay, we've got Ho-Oh, Moongus, Raging Bolt, Urshifu, Rillaboom, and Ting-Lu. Okay, the last time I played against Ho-Oh, I didn't fare well to it. Even though it's a fire type, it is also a flying type. So what in my arsenal am I able to take down Ho-Oh? Because I don't think Chi and Pao is going to be able to do it. They do have a ton of priority and ways to ignore what I'm trying to do. So it might be time for me to use Farigiraf in this particular engagement. It's not like they have anyone to boost speed anyway. So I could walk in with like Farigiraf and like Fluttermane. Yeah, let's try that. Farigiraf, Fluttermane, and then I'm kind of leaning into Chi and Pao and Koraidon. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, Ting-Lu is going to lower down Fluttermane's special attack, but I think that's the best offense that I have because I do have to turn off priorities. And they have a Moongus, so they're like, okay, well, we can start up Trick Room and stuff like that. But I'm really iffy. Urshifu single strike versus and Ho-Oh versus Farigiraf and Fluttermane. Very effective. Thunderbolt. Oh, that Thunderbolt's really effective. Let's Terra so that we don't get hit. Well, we can't get hit with Sucker Punch. That's good. And we will swap Farigiraf to Koraidon immediately. Because we don't have to worry about priority right now. I mean, we will now, but we can obviously tell that, oh, Koraidon's right there, Farigiraf's right there. You have Urshifu. Urshifu's obviously going to attack into that slot. We want to knock it down as fast as we possibly can. But that's not going to be the case. We're going to swap so that we can go into Koraidon, Terra Fairy so that we can do just a little bit more damage, but we're locked into Thunderbolt. Now, Thunderbolt's going to do a decent amount of damage to Ho-Oh. Is it going to knock it out? Absolutely not. But we will not have to worry about going into like Trick Room for whatever reason, unless Ho-Oh knows that. So Thunderbolt into that slot. Does not get the KO, but it gets really close. Wicked Blow, right into Koraidon, not very effective. Even with the crit. And Brave Bird into Koraidon, which is going to be super effective. That, unfortunately, is going to be the kicker. But it was damaged heavily by a recoil, so that's cool. Now we'll bring out Chi and Pao, who can then make a dent into Urshifu if we need to. So we'll go ahead and Thunderbolt into that guy again. And actually, no, I'm correct in that. So what am I doubting? Actually, no. Let's see if they go the double. Let's see if they do the double. With true Ho-Oh, so we guess that guy. Urshifu. Not Urshifu, Rillaboom. Okay, that pops up. The Unrivaled is what showed it. Thunderbolt. Over to Urshifu, knocks it down. Bigwood Sword. KO's Urshifu. Okay. Oh, guessing. We're just on this thing now. This is great. We're on this thing. But now I need to get Fluttermane out. So because of that, we're going to obviously swap into someone else that is going to be able to take care of Grassy Glide, and we'll be able to do a little bit more. Summon the Gourmet. That's Uh-oh again. He has Regenerator? Nope. Okay, so we'll swap out to Burgraph, and I'm going to go ahead and Ice Spinner into Rillaboom, who's most likely going to try to use Fake Out, but probably can't. They probably know this and are switching to something else. I do have the speed advantage because I do outspeed both of those characters. Question is, does Rillaboom have enough defense to withstand against Chien Pao? Or is it going to fall in one hit too? Well, we're going to swap so that Brave Bird doesn't do a lot. We're going to shut down priorities now. So no Grassy Glide, no Fake Out, none of that. They're going to Terra. Is this to Ho-Oh or Rillaboom? Ho-Oh, okay. Oh, you made it so worse. Okay. You made it so worse now. Now I could have Terra Blast, which isn't that big of a deal. But Ice Spinner right into Rillaboom does get the KO, and we're gonna take away the field. Oh, that was a crit. Let's go. Let's go. Grassy Field disappears. Uses Recover. Okay. You can go back up to full. That's totally fine. The Gourmet? Raging Bolt. Okay. Special attack was heightened due to the photosynthesis. Foul play there. I'm gonna Ice Spinner. There. Let's try it. Ice Spinner goes right into Raging Bolt. It's also a one-hit KO. Let's go. Oh my god. Sacred Fire. That's a one-hit KO. I can't do anything about that. I absolutely can't, but you know what? I don't care. I don't need to. Foul play. That's a decent amount. That's a decent amount. Now the bad thing is that Uh-oh changed its type to grass. And yeah, we're good. How's our Sun? Sun lasts for one more turn, but that doesn't really matter because I'm gonna single target Moonblast. Terra Fairy. Single target Moonblast right into a slot that's not resistant. Ooh, that's still resistant. Sacred Fire. Into the Fluttermane does knock it out. That's unfortunate. I was expecting the one-hit KO on my side being over there, but no. Foul play. That's enough. Let's go. That is enough. Guys, we've tied. We're 59-59. Are you kidding me? Tied? We're tied. What is this? What is this, like, method? What is this routine? What is this right now? I already used this for the title yesterday. I can't do this. I can't do this again. I'm literally letting this play out because I want to see it. I want to see it. Top 13,000. Let's go. Okay. So we have Slacking, Sinistra, Weezing, Shadow Rider, Incineroar, and blah, blah, blah. That thing. The poison prankster thing with the finger. I don't remember what it's called. I'm going to look it up real quick since I have a little bit of time. So it's way down at the bottom. It's like Graffifi? Yeah. Graffafa. Yeah, Graffifi. Graffifi. That thing. Yeah, that. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. This is a weird setup here. I don't have Prankster, which means we can go. Let's do Tornadus Chien Pao just to kind of get us set off. Koraidon and Ogerpon. It would be great to have Fluttermane in there, but if we bring Fluttermane, we're looking at a probably a net loss. We don't want to do that. Fluttermane would be helpful, right? Because we don't want to bring Koraidon it unless we have to. We're also probably going to be seeing someone with the ability patch. So if I had to give it to anybody, probably going to be Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider is most likely going to be the one with the ability patch on it. Because you want to have that ability active. That way you can get your special attack boosts and your other stuff. So it's Incineroar and Slacking, first and foremost. So we kind of want to use our Terra off Chien Pao, or we could just kind of ignore it. We do have an attack down, so that's not preferred. But we can do Tailwind, and I'm going to protect here on Chien Pao. Don't need to use my Terra up immediately, just for fake out, and I'm going to ignore it anyway. So there's that. Tailwind. Now Slacking could do something, but he's probably... Okay, he's doing bulk up. Alright, so defense up, but also attack up. I'm just getting prepared for Weezing to come out, because if Bait comes out, it's going to be really, really dangerous. I'm going to Sacred Sword into Slacking, because I think Slacking's a little bit more troublesome than anything else. Swaps. Here comes Weezing. Yep, there he is. Ooh, shiny. Let's go. Antonian Weezing that's shiny. So I'm glad that he did it then and not the turn before. That way I had Prankster active so I can get Tailwind off first. Terra goes up and it goes to the Slacking, making him Fairy. So we could be seeing Terra Blast here. And with Sword, it's not going to do as much damage. Liquid Storm. That's going to be doing a lot more damage. And because Weezing swapped in, he can't get a turn. And we drop his speed. Let's go. Facade. Over to Chien Pao. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. That heals up from the Black Sludge. Let's go with Koraidon, actually. That would be a perfect pick. A perfect pick. Okay, we don't have the ability until Weezing leaves the field, but we do get access to Iron Head, which is going to do a ton of damage to Slacking. Now, Slacking can do or move again because his Torrent ability is being turned off by Weezing. My nerves are getting like, they're pumping again like they were yesterday. This is insane. 8 straight battles are all victories. And I'm hoping to make this number 9. If I keep playing the way that I am, this is going to be really great. But I do have an Incineroar in the back that I do have to worry about. So he swaps. So Torrent ability should kick in, or it's ignored. But we'll see. Or he can Compulse. Here comes Incineroar. Nope, Sinistra. Okay, that's gonna heal from Hospitality. Oh, but that, ooh. Ooh, Iron Head. Still stands tall. Absolutely, Bleak Windstorm. Please hit Sinistra. Or, yeah, completely ignore him and just go into Slacking. That's cool. High horsepower. Not enough to get the KO. I was expecting a Terra, probably. Let's do Bleak Windstorm. And let's go for... You know what? Let's Protect. Because I think Matcha Gotcha's going to come out. I think Strength Sap's going to come out. Could also just be Rage Powder. Could also just be a switch, right? He's ignoring Tornadus. I love how the camera just pans over to the fairy thing here, but they're ignoring Tornadus, which I'm okay with. Sinus just switches out, so that's okay. Here comes Incineroar. Someone well trained. It's Incineroar. He's not gonna really like it because, like, you can drop Tornadus' thing, but their amulet says you can't do that one. I'm gonna Protect here. Liquid Storm hits both. Down goes Slaking. Now they still have Battle Rider somewhere in the back. I think. That one's now gone. Do they have Shadow Rider? No, they don't. Oh my god, they don't. Okay. They don't have Shadow Rider. He's not here. I know what all four are. Oh, dope. Okay. Let's go ahead and Bleakwind Storm again, and I'm gonna swap to Ogerpon. Because knockoff could go over to Koraidon. I still haven't used my Terra, so I'm probably gonna use it now on Ogerpon. Bleakwind Storm. Please hit Wheezing. Nope, it hits Incineroar. Okay, I'm okay with that. So knockoff speed drops on the Incineroar. Sludge Bomb over Tornadus, not enough. Flare Blitz, that is going to be enough, and that's going to be huge recoil damage. That might have knocked out Incineroar. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, crap. Nope, okay. Dang it. Heal up a little bit, do the Black Sludge. Come on out, Koraidon. To Flare Blitz. He has Sinistcha in the back. Flare Blitz that slot. Terra. Ivy Cudgel the Wheezing. Oh my goodness, are you switching into Sinistcha now? Oh no, I guessed it right? Let's go! I'm on fire! Oh my goodness. Hoping that I would go for the Collision Course into the Sinistcha, I decided to go Flare Blitz instead because that seemed like the better option. Because Sun's in the air. Right into Sinistcha, knocks it straight out of the park. Terrifier, Ivy Cudgel is now going to get doubled. That's a lot of recoil damage. Ivy Cudgel in the sun gets 1.5 boost. Terra gets doubled and just a random crit. You've got to be kidding me. Just a random crit out of nowhere. Oh, and that was without the +1 boosts. Oh boy. Okay, now it's just Incineroar versus two physical fighters, and it can't fight both of them. Cannot fight both of them. It does take half damage from fire. It's either half or a quarter, but who cares, right? Who cares? Because I'm going to protect here, and I'm going to actually. Let's protect on both turns. Fake Out comes out. Oh, never mind. Number 4. Let's go. 60 and 59. We are officially above the 50% percentile. We're above it. I haven't updated it yet. Here's what it was yesterday, right? So go over to my book. This is the Pokemon Trainer book. This is what I usually use for all of my stuff, where I put my EVs tested and current EV forms, trainings and stuff like that, where to go and stuff like that. I got my entire archive here. At 56.59, where we ended yesterday, at 115 battles, it was 49%. We are now above. We're now above. Oh my god. Let's go. One more. Just one more. Okay, so we have Miraidon, Whimsicott, Cornerstone Ogerpon, Incineroar, Burgerath, as well as Ursaluna. Guys, I don't want to alarm you, but we are in the top 11,000. if we win this match, we possibly might go into our 10K, which means that we even hit that goal. We went from 18,000 yesterday to 16,000, and we are currently sitting at 11,000. Okay, we're kind of gonna roll this a little bit back now, doing Tornadus and Qian Pao so that we can immediately start. Actually, let's not do Qian Pao. Let's not do Qian Pao. Let's do Fluttermane first, Qian Pao, and then we'll go with Koraidon. That should give us enough leverage that we can get in and get out just fine. With this particular team, at least these four, we should be good. There was Miraidon, there was Whimsicott, there was Incineroar, Farigiraf, Ursaluna. Like, we do have options, and we do have ways to get around them. Especially now, since they brought out the heavy hitters. Now, in this particular instance, it would be in our best interest. So, okay, so I have Cornerstone, Ogerpon 2, and Incineroar. And it would be in our best interest, right, to Terra, to get Tailwind off so that we don't have to worry about Whimsicott ruining our play here. And then we go straight for the jugular by doing Moonblast on Miraidon to put as much pressure as we probably need to, just so that we can knock it out. Here comes the Terra. It goes straight to Miraidon. Goes straight there. Are you Fairy, Water, Electric? Okay, you're Terra Electric. Seems pretty good so far. Now we're Terra Darking so that we get to ignore Whimsicott. We need to be able to outspeed Miraidon as soon as possible. Now I could swap into Miraidon, but that puts him in a really bad spot if it's a double into it. Whimsicott protects instead. Okay. Tailwind. So now I outspeed. And Moonblast into an Electric. Miraidon dropping its special attack. It's not gonna. That's why he protected. The discharge is right there. Tornadus goes down. Fluttermane stays above water. Just stays above water. That's all it really needs. Now we can bring in Qian Pao, who can literally one-shot Miraidon where he's at. Or I can go one step further and bring in Koraidon, and then that puts in a lot of the Pokemon in danger. Now, let's go ahead and Ice Spinner that slot. Actually, should I Ice Spinner? I'm going to Ice Spinner Whimsicott, and I'm going to Moonblast Miraidon in case of the swap in. Right? So there's the swap. We saw that. And I didn't want to go into a Pokemon that would not get hit for a lot. So Incineroar would not have been hit for a ton. It's also going to lower down Qian Pao's attack by one stage. So that's not what I would like to have, but Moonblast into that slot now takes it down to a third. And Ice Spinner now goes right into Whimsicott, brings it down to a Sash, gets rid of the field. That's even with a crit. Now Qian Pao could get knocked out here because of Moonblast, or maybe, just maybe, Whimsicott did something else. Moonblast, nope, that's going to take down Qian Pao. Which I'm okay with, because the alternative is to literally like bring in Koraidon and start applying pressure immediately. Now the problem is that I have with this particular strategy right now is that I have Fluttermane only doing one target damage. It can only hit one target. Only one. And it's down low. So we're actually in a really, really tough spot. We're going to protect here. And I'm going to Moonblast that slot. Now, either way, it could go different, right? I'm hoping for Fake Out into Koraidon, because it can't go into the Fluttermane. So, yep, okay, we got the Fake Out. So great. Fluttermane. Oh, Tailwind goes first. That's to help Miraidon that's in the back. Okay, so Whimsicott goes down finally. Do I have... Out comes Ursaluna. Okay. Tailwind lasts for one more turn for me. That's unfortunate. Okay. So Vacuum Wave doesn't hurt Fluttermane. So Moonblast into Incineroar does not get the KO. Collision Course. This goes into Ursaluna. Knocks it out. The one-hit KO. U-turn. Okay. Okay. It's the final fight. Miraidon's weak. He can't one-shot. Because I take some damage, right? I can protect here. As Tailwind's gone, Incineroar's going to come back. Incineroar can't do a ton of damage to Koraidon. We saw that before. So Intimidate can't lower down my stats. It can lower down Fluttermane's, but who cares? We're going to protect here. And I'm going to Moonblast Miraidon. Knowing that he's faster than I am, but I could be faster. I could be. But Tailwind's up, so whatever his speed's at, it's doubled. Now he could go after Koraidon, but he could also go after Fluttermane. His best bet is to go after Fluttermane. I'm going to protect here, so we stop the fake out, which is right there. Because he can't target Fluttermane. This discharge, nope, Electro Drip, this goes straight into Fluttermane. Foresaw that, okay? Now here's what I need to do next. Incineroar can't do anything to me. I'm going to Collision Course into Miraidon, and it should be able to get the KO now. Electro Drift isn't going to be able to do a whole lot because of the fact that we resist everything that he goes off. So Electro Drift, let's see if we survive. We're near full HP. We might be a little off, but this is half damage. Nope, okay. I gotta say, not having taunt there was the thing. Absolutely was the thing. I could have ruined Whimsicott, but we battled it back. Like, I knew it was going to happen. I just had to try to survive. If I was able to survive Electro Drip, probably Spect into Koraidon, which is resistant to electric attacks, we might have been able to do it. But it was not. It was not the case. Because I knew we can survive against Incineroar. He can't really stop me afterwards. Now, the double up might have been able to KO me, but I was really, really, really hoping that we would have survived that. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, and Pokefans alike, that is going to be the end of today's video. My heart is still pumping, even though that we lost our final match. We went 9 straight games of nothing but wins. And I was really hoping to outsmart our opponents, but we didn't do it this time. Unfortunately, they were able to get Tailwind off, which set them apart from us. I was really trying to make it so that we could get Miraidon, but because of the fact that they still had Ursaluna and they still had like Incineroar out there, we were not able to capitalize on having Tailwind ourselves, and we end up losing Tornadus fairly early. But you can't really necessarily survive Discharge that much, so it is what it is. And we did do our very best so that we can come out on top. We ended tonight's video and the end of the season for our team at 13,360, a total of 120 battles, 60 apiece, 50-50 record, which isn't bad. I know that when we play JT's team on Saturday, I don't know if we'll be updating the ladder here or if we'll be going on the casual ladder. I'm not 100% sure. I did the rest on the ladder, like the ranked ladder, so I should do it there just to keep up with, you know, appearances, right? We always did everything on the ladder. So most likely I will also do the same on the ladder and then just add the footage to part 1 and part 2. So I'm super excited of how this turned out. I was really hoping that we would have won, but 4-1 isn't bad. That's not bad at all. And I'm super happy of what we did. This was great. This is a great feeling. It may not sound like it, but I'm super excited. I'm really drained too. Holy crap. Imagine doing this for like 8 to 10 hours in a regional. Jesus, this is intense. Anyways, with that all being said though, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video so far or this show, please do me a favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below as we say goodbye to Koraidon and the 5 other fellow Sun team members that we were able to get really far in the rank ladder with, and even say goodbye to Palkia and the team before that with the semi-rain team that was more Dragon Cheer than anything else. It was really cool to see how these teams worked, so I'm hoping that you guys will leave your favorites down below, and because I do reply to any and all comments left behind, I do suggest maybe follow me on other social media sites as well. So I have an X account, you'll find that in the description. You guys can join me on the Discord, or we could chat and get to know each other better, share rental teams, because that's what I like to do for my community on Saturdays, and possibly battle. I know a couple of people have wanted to play against me for a while, and I apologize for not getting back to them any sooner, but with me working swing shift, it does make times and zones and all that kind of complicated. So please bear with me. We'll schedule a time that we battle each other, and if you guys want me to record it and put it up on the channel, please let me know so that we can come up with like a really cool idea for that, and then I could just have everyone kind of see how what it would be like if I battled against someone else. Now I did battle against Subspace on the ladder. That was fun. They did win, so congrats to them, but I had a lot of fun. It took me a little bit to realize what I was doing, and then by a bit I was like, I'm unsure, but I think I know who this is. But it was fun. I enjoyed myself, and I hope I get to do it again. So so let's get on with the spiel here. So if you're a returning viewer, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It does help out the channel quite a bit, and it helps the videos perform better. You can also click on the notification bell over on the right to be notified when I upload next. We're ending June's content for the seasonal rank grinding, but we have this full season for 19 coming up. We have JT's thing, and then we have maybe possible battles with like the Discord peeps coming up as well, and then we'll get with season 20. And when season 20 comes around, we're going to be using a brand new team, different mechanics. I still am probably going to be like Need for Speed. I want to be really fast in Tailwind just because I love that. But we will have a brand new legend. We'll have a brand new team that works with the legend, and we'll hopefully have a new record to try to beat. So that's all that's coming up here. And if you're a brand like a new viewer, hi, my name is Matt. I create VGC content for people that are learning like myself. The whole point of this series is to show you my progress from start to finish with teams that I built from scratch. My wins, my losses, doesn't matter what it is. I just try to show my progress of how far I can grow. I've been playing competitive VGC for 2 years, hard 2 years. I've been in and out for a long time, but I've been having so much fun since Sword and Shield that I figured I would play a little bit more in Scarlet and Violet, and I've thoroughly have enjoyed my time, and so that's what I'm here for. I'm here to record my matches, to help myself learn, and to hopefully inspire and teach others as well. Mention things that they may not have known, or just kind of go through my whole entire thought process. I don't really focus on anything specific. I just do what I want to do, and if it succeeds, awesome, and if it doesn't, oh well. We always continue to learn, and I try to broaden my horizons with Pokemon matchups, strategies, and just try to go from there. And yeah, you can also, if you guys want to watch more videos, there's a playlist at the end where you can watch over 260 videos of when I started all the way up until now. So if you guys want to see more videos, you can click that playlist and have it run in the background, or just kind of watch it whenever you like. You can see the kind of progress I've made. And even when I first learned how to Terra and forgot what Terra does and knock out my own Pokemon, because that's sometimes what I do. Garchomp does Garchomp things to Gyarados when he's Terra Steeled, so that was fun. But that's it. That's all that I got. Thanks for watching one more time, ladies and gentlemen, and Poke fans alike. See you guys again tomorrow. And happy Thursday. And no, today's Friday. No, happy Friday. Yeah, happy Friday. Oh yeah, let's go. Friday is here. The week's almost over. I'm so excited. Happy Friday, everyone. I'll see you over on the weekend. Till then, take care and have a good one. Peace.